I asked him, what do I do if I don't have any leads and I don't have any money? Like, you got to provide value. Like, you know what you can do. You're a closer. Now you let the world know that you're a closer. Send me the leads. Send them over. I'll close them. Next thing you know, we're just locking deals up for somebody else, and I'm using no money. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Little did I know, I just built a team. I have no clue how to build a team. This is my first time ever building a team, but I just built the team. What's up, dogs? We back with another one. We were just talking about partnerships and the right way to operate with and without them. Now, in this point in my journey, I know I'm a closer, right? I just got out of my partnership, and now I need leads. So I have skills, but no leads. So I need to figure out, what do I do? I actually had a one-on-one with my mentor Pace at the time, and he had told me, I asked him, what do I do if I don't have any leads and I don't have any money? Like, you got to provide value. Like, you know what you can do. You're a closer. Now you let the world know that you're a closer and provide as much value as you can. So that's what I did. I made it a point to, in the sub 2 community, post every single day. Get annoying in the Facebook group to where people would know my name, right? I'm on Zoom calls, making jokes and just helping people out in the chats and the side chat, and just holding Zooms, like how to underwrite, sharing call recordings, because I knew that I was a closer, right? And I wanted everybody to know that I was a closer. Next thing I know, I had some people sending me leads. I had people that are like, hey, I can generate leads really, really good, but I can't close a deal myself. So I'm like, great, send me the leads. Send them over, I'll close them. Next thing you know, we're just locking deals up for somebody else, and I'm using no money. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Let me figure out how to do it more. All right, let me figure out how to be a little bit more targeted with it. Right. I also knew that if I wanted to be successful, I need to be direct to seller as well. I need to go straight to the seller. I need to call them. Right. So I didn't have any money, right, for a dialer. I didn't have any money for VA. I didn't have any money for systems. I was broke at that time still. And what I did was I found somebody out. At this time, I'm just providing value to people. I'm doing one-on-ones with people, meeting people, and I'm just getting to know people and see what their superpower is and what they have to offer and what I can offer to them, right? So I met one girl who, she had a dialer, and she's like, I have a dialer. I'm paying for this dialer every single month, and I'm just not using it. So a dialer, remember, is your cold call. When you're able to cold call, you can call 3 to 5 people at one time. So if somebody doesn't answer, no big deal. It's going to keep ringing until somebody answers and you pick up, have that conversation. So she has one of those, and she's not using it at all, just wasting money every single month. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see if I can find somebody who wants to use your dialer and send us some leads. We can all make money on these deals, right? And I just so happen to know somebody else who, they were hand dialing all day. They're getting lists with numbers that they're driving for dollars for, and they're hand dialing these numbers individually. So I'm like, hey man, I have a dialer for you. You can use this and call your own leads. But I also have some other leads that I would love for you to call as well. And if we close them, we'll break you off on some of the deals as well. And he's like, great. He's super grateful for the opportunity. Little did I know, I just built a team. I have no clue how to build a team. This is my first time ever building a team, but I just built the team. I was just super resourceful, right? I found somebody who needed help, and I connected people, right? I connected people, and they started sending me leads, and I started closing those deals, right? So now I have JV partners who they're generating leads on their own, spending their own money, generating leads, and they're sending me leads for me to close, right? And then I also have a direct to seller business where I have people cold calling, and I also didn't spend money for lists. I found somebody else who has lists in the sub 2 community, and they just weren't calling them for some reason. So they shared the list with us. Now, it wasn't the best method for leads. We didn't get many leads because we're calling on recycled data. Right now, today, since I'm paying for leads, paying for lists, we get much fresher, hotter leads and newer leads, right, that are ready to go. But then it was tough to get some deals. We were getting a lot of them from JV at the time. So I just had people sending me leads. I'm not spending any money, and we're closing deals. So a lot of that is actually what my business looks like now, but it's a lot more structured. It's a lot more in tune, right? And one thing that I learned was I just need to be resourceful, right? I need to find other people and I need to outsource. So you have to give value to receive value. And that's one of the main lessons that I learned, right? Like if the more you give, the more you get in return. And no, I'm not going into every situation thinking, hey, I need to give just so I can get. I'm thinking I truly want to help this person. I truly want to give and help this person succeed, help this person move forward. And I'm just glad that was one of the best things that I've learned early on in my entrepreneurship career. I just got off the dialer, right? I spent the whole year being a closer and actually closing deals. And there's a big difference between dialing on being a cold caller and cold calling all day than talking to generated, motivated, hot leads, right? If I'm gonna cold call all day, you have to be prepared to get screamed at, get told no a bunch of times, deal with people who aren't really motivated, right? You're really just swinging for the fences when you're cold calling, looking for somebody who's actually interested. My skill set was beyond that, right? My skill set was I'm able to close these people who actually raised their hand and said that they want to sell. That's where I'm best at, right? So it made no sense for me to be on the dialer. That's me taking steps backwards. So I needed to outsource and find somebody who was in that season of their life to where they're like, they never had a dialer before and they need to understand how to work a dialer before they can move forward, and they just don't have the money. So I decided to help somebody else. I lent a hand because I wish that this is something that somebody did for me, right? I had to spend my paychecks on a dialer. I had to put some money in and earn to get a dialer. And if somebody were to just say, hey, here's a dialer, you can use this dialer, I would have took full advantage of it. So one of the main things that I learned, and I'm super grateful for learning early on in my career, is you need to outsource, right? You can't do it all on your own. There's so many different hats that you have to wear when running a business. And if you try to wear every single one of them, you're just going to slow yourself down. You're going to mess things up for yourself, and you're going to go a lot further by sharing the pie and outsourcing, finding somebody else that you can help who needs to learn and needs guidance, right? Once you learn something, you teach somebody else, show them how to do it, replace yourself, go learn something else, do it again, right? That's how you scale. That's how you build businesses. Guys, if you found any value in today's video, make sure you take a clip. Like this video, subscribe to it, make a comment, and take a clip of your favorite part, post it on your story, and even tag me in it. You can do all that on YouTube. All right, we out. Peace.
I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in a room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the